Hi, we're at Sibos 2015 in Singapore, one of the financial capitals of the world. I'm Chris Principe from Financial IT, and I'm pleased to be here with Pam from Pendo Systems. Hi Pam, how are you today?
I'm wonderful, Chris. How are you?
Great. Can you tell us a little bit about Pendo Systems?
Pendo Systems is a fintech company, so that's really hot right now, of course, but we're in the financial services space. We service capital markets firms globally, and our primary area of focus is in the data augmentation, data harmonization, predominantly within the middle and the back office of the capital markets organizations.
I tell you, very interesting is this data. The whole conversation around it really has a lot of buzz here at Sibos. Why did you choose to come to Sibos and be part of the InnoTribe?
Well, we've followed InnoTribe for a while, and as we know, Chris, there is, these startup contests are a dime a dozen around the industry these days. But InnoTribe was really the innovator of the contest, of being able to bring financial services companies together and give firms like Pendo a platform. And so we feel that they've pioneered it, and the community that they can bring together from the content, from the wonderful amount of delegates that are here, and focus on it. We wanted to take our chances of entering the InnoTribe contest versus the other ones, and we were fortunate that they, as well as the banks within the New York showcase, selected us as one of the top innovators, and we were able to participate in Sibos this year.
Well, first, congratulations on that. Second, what I take away from that is that Sibos was the first innovator in being able to do the InnoTribe approach, this contest approach, and very similar to yourselves because you're very much an innovator in your side of the field. Can you please tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, I would love to, and sometimes I think, in fact, I just had a meeting here at Sibos, and they said, Pam, I think you were ahead of your time, and people are finally catching up. But we are innovative, and one of the things that we've been able to do, and it might sound kind of counterintuitive to a growth company, is that we've been at this a long time, Chris, as you know, and as many of the people in the industry know. But the lack of adoption and the slowness to adoption has afforded us a tremendous opportunity as an innovator to be able to make decisions in our company, pivot strategies in ways that bigger companies couldn't, to basically bring us to the state that we're at right now, which is, being able to successfully implement, launch, and bring our products into the market. So, I think in summary to that, our ability to invest, I like to say sometimes we're a nonprofit for capital markets, but we've invested and pivoted in ways that no one could have been able to do. And I think now everybody's ready. And if you look at the buzz and you listen to what's going on, I think there's a lot of energy in the market for new products for all of us in the market. So I think we're going to see a really good 5 years ahead.
But I tell you, if we could all follow your example, it would be a good thing for us. And yes, being ahead of your time sometimes has its drawbacks. But now that everybody's catching up, it's pretty exciting. So here during Sibos, what's the feedback you're really getting now? Now that you're out there and you're known and people are recognizing what you knew so long ago?
Well, I think what we're finding is that, and I came out of the enterprise world, and our ability to go in and solve these incremental data issues, right? So data is, an overused word, and I don't like to use the word big data, right? So what we've been able to do through the evolution of trying to make our core, we have an inventory engine and a data product, right? So we have a product called Ibria and we have a product called Extropic, right? And our data integration platform was part and parcel to the back office product. But what we found is that we were using that as an incremental tool to be able to garnish the legacy data that sometimes is hostage in these systems. And so the sidecar, the incremental approach to going in and saying to the head of legal or the risk and compliance officer, what's the problem, right? And he gives us the problem, and we have the ability to facilitate bringing that data to life and making it usable, right? We're not interfering with the big data strategy, right? We're the sidecar. The ontology that we create to give the business their deliverable will plug into that big data strategy. So we're taking a very incremental approach to data to deliver solutions, literally, Chris, as you can ask our new largest customer, in days and in weeks.
Well, I tell you, that's really impressive. And the thing that struck my ear is the legacy data hostage. And you're releasing that, and you're doing it in a way that is transformational, but with speed, accuracy, and low risk. So, Pam, with all the excitement around you, what can we expect to see from you in the future?
Well, I think what you're going to see in the future, and it's coming very soon, is that our ability to solve these data augmentation issues at the enterprise level for all these banks that are here, we're going to get some traction. But we are also, formatively believe that the digital strategy, which we're hearing a lot about here, and so in actually next week, Chris, well, not next week, it's going to be now, is that we're officially launching our digital strategy and our product called Ibria, which we've been working on for the past year. And that is a complete all-inclusive digital strategy with an open API community for the middle and the back office. And in that case, we're going to target the asset owners. We're going to go after the asset owners who are not necessarily getting the transparency because the data is so hard to come by. And, we see Ibria as going to be, the Intuit of the back office going after the asset owners. And so you'll see more to come on that as well.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm feeling your excitement, and I'm glad that you've shared this breaking news with us. We wish you the best success on it. And please keep us in mind in the future, and thank you for taking some time with Financial IT.
Well, we thank Financial IT because we find them the exception to the rule of giving opportunities to people like Pendo, an opportunity to get some face time and to showcase us in ways that we're not always afforded. So we thank you.
Well, Pam, thank you also. Chris Principe, Financial IT, Sibos 2015.